I'm here at St Paul's Junior School in Shepton Mallet, where I've been talking with children about the meaning of Christmas. All around us, preparations for Christmas are going on everywhere. Christmas cards are being made, classrooms are being decorated, and rehearsals of Christmas carols that will be sung at school performances are taking place. Among the carols being sung is Silent Night. It was written in Austria at the beginning of the 19th century. It's said at short notice and set to a guitar because the organ in the village where it was composed had broken down. Silent Night is a beautiful, image-filled song of Christmas. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. You can almost see a snow-filled village in Austria, a church overlooked by mountains and trees, lit by candlelight, a congregation singing about the birth of the Christ child. All is calm, all is bright. Was this what it was like for Mary and Joseph on that first Christmas? I don't think so for a moment. The Bible tells us that Joseph and Mary were in Bethlehem because they had just made an 80-mile journey there on foot on the orders of the Roman rulers of Palestine, for the purpose of being taxed. Imagine doing that at 9 months pregnant. The birth was quickly followed by the need for Mary, Joseph and their newborn son to flee genocide in Bethlehem, ending up as refugees and asylum seekers in Egypt. Jesus' arrival in the world was as stressed and chaotic as any birth could be imagined to be. So what on earth can we mean when we sing all is calm, all is bright? We just can't do this if we think that faith in Jesus is somehow going to make us immune from trouble, our lives only about serenity and peace. From day one, this wasn't the case for Jesus. It won't be for us. At Christmas, we're asked to put our faith in a very different proposition. This is that in all the mess and disorder of this world, Jesus made the first move towards us and still does so today. He comes promising to be with us always, perhaps most especially in the storm and in the dark, in the rubble of Gaza, in the climate emergency that engulfs our planet, in the times of uncertainty in which we live, globally, nationally, and as individuals. Even in the storm, even in the dark, Jesus is God with us. When we put our hands into His, in the midst of the chaos, He brings us peace. When all around us is night, Jesus brings us His light. With this child who is with us always, in spite of all that is happening around us, we can sing, all is calm, all is bright. A very happy Christmas to you all.
If you could celebrate your Christmas with anybody you could choose, who would it be with?
There are lots of fascinating people in the world, aren't there? So if I could pick a famous person, because you might as well if you're giving me the choice, somebody I really like is somebody who used to be the President of the United States called Barack Obama. And I think it'd be very interesting to have him round to our house, and maybe he could bring Mrs. Obama as well. How's that?
Good.
Thank you. Right, Laurel, next one.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas to me is about lovely, joyful celebration. So when we're in church, we celebrate that Jesus came into the world to be with us. But then we also get to be with our family and our friends and have a really special time with them to enjoy being together and to share the love we feel for each other. That's what Christmas means to me. Thank you. Thank you, Laurel. Right, next one.
What do you do at Christmas?
Well, Christmas for vicars and bishops is quite busy. So on Christmas Eve, First of all, I do things in the cathedral on Christmas afternoon, and we run some special services which are mostly for children called crib services. And those are very jolly and really fun to be part of. And then I wait until late on Christmas Eve evening and I drive over to Bath and I take part in the midnight service in Bath Abbey with the choir singing. And it's very beautiful with all the lights and lots of people come into Bath from all kinds of places. And then at about 2 o'clock in the morning, I drive home. And then I wake up on Christmas morning. I switch the oven on with the turkey in it, and then I go to Wells Cathedral and I do the Christmas morning service in Wells Cathedral. And then after that, all the family come round and we have big Christmas lunch. And because I'm usually quite tired after all that, I then go to sleep in front of the telly. Thank you. Next one.
What are your Christmas traditions?
Well, families all have slightly different ways of doing Christmas, don't they? So in our family, a tradition I like is that we don't open all our Christmas presents on Christmas Day. We space them out 2 or 3 each day all over the week following. And that means I don't get kind of overwhelmed by opening them all at once. I get to think about each present when I open it and I think about who's given it to me. And get to really appreciate them. Thank you. Right, Rosa, last question.
What gift would you like to receive this Christmas?
Well, I moved to Wells just about 2 years ago, and when I moved, the garden at the house where I live was quite overgrown, and lots of people have helped me during the last 2 years to enable the garden to be a lot tidier. And so I'd like to be given some seeds this Christmas to grow in my garden next year, or maybe a voucher to buy some seeds, and it will become more and more beautiful all during the year.
Father God, thank you for the presents we received this Christmas time.
We're thankful for all wonderful activities provided by our family, teachers and community.
Thank you for all of the love we receive
from those around us through food, gifts and laughter.
Let's take time to remember those who are without love this Christmas.
We should feel sorry for those who are less fortunate than us and who wake up to a world of living chaos.
Let us look forward to the hope of new life, protected habitats, treasured landmarks and a loving St. Paul's family.
We hope this Christmas time in every Christmas nativity and celebrations
Help us to make memories last a lifetime.